The XRP move no one expects is getting closer, and let's talk about this. Remember to watch to the end of the video so you don't make a crucial mistake when evaluating to sell or keep your XRP. All right, let's talk about this. So we can see that XRP isn't doing what we would all like it to be. We would all like it to be soaring through the roof, but that's not how things are going right now, and it's not looking too great as we're down in the last 7 days, almost 3%, because we were at all-time high, or not all-time high, excuse me, a high of around $2.17 in the past few days, and that was the highest we've seen in a while. But let's talk about kind of what is happening, or what I think will happen. So the next major XRP breakout will come when no one expects it, when the sentiment is dead and no one is kind of has any positive attitude toward XRP. That's when XRP will fly up and reach new heights. But before I get into this, guys, I want to say that if you're expecting a 40% increase in one day, that's not realistic. That's not happening. You're crazy if you think that. But yes, you could look up 6 months from now and you could see a 40% increase, but you can't keep your XRP and be like, okay, it's going to go up 40% in one random day. It will go up kind of in intervals of going up, but yes, it will be up 40% at some point. If you look down 3 or 4 months down the road, it'll be up 40%, but not in a day. So you got to take that into a kind of consideration. But so the sentiment around XRP suggests that patience, not prediction, may be the deciding factor. I am a patient holder. I hold my crypto and I hold my XRP because I truly do believe in the projects that I am invested in. And I believe that XRP will reach insane heights at some point. And I believe that right now it is crucial to be patient and hold your XRP instead of selling it right now at $2 where it is, when it will be worth $5, $10 by the end of this year or in a few years. So you just got to look at kind of the long term, and you want to be on the winning side of things. You don't want to sell your XRP and then XRP is up 40% 6 months from now. Let's say it's at $3 and you're buying in at $3 when you were already in at $2, but you decided to sell because the sentiment is dead and you've got no hope in crypto and XRP right now, just because things aren't going crypto's way in the short term. You got to look at the long term and kind of just be patient and hold and just believe in crypto and what it kind of stands for. Okay, so the key points that we're kind of going to look at is XRP's biggest breakouts come suddenly, not after long buildups. That is a good thing to hear because that could very well happen at any time. XRP, I'm not saying it's going to skyrocket 40% in one day, but it will go up, and it will come a little bit more sudden than after a long buildup. So XRP does frustrate traders. We've 100% seen this, and we see this right now where the sentiment is dead. Then historically explodes when confidence is lowest. Confidence is lowest. This should convince you or kind of give you a sign to hold on to your crypto and be confident in what you're invested in, kind of hold it at the low so you can bear the fruits when we're at the very top and when XRP is going crazy and you run it at $2 when it's at $10. Exposure matters more than timing, as late buyers often chase after the move. You don't want to be the late buyer. You want to be the buyer now who's laughing at the late buyers when they're investing in $4 at XRP when you were in at $2. So think about that too. With the SEC case resolved, this may be XRP's first free cycle since 2017. This is huge. This is good news for XRP and good news for the whole crypto market, matter of fact, but especially XRP in this case scenario. So historically, XRP does not grind upward for weeks before exploding. Instead, it stays calm, frustrates traders, and then moves aggressively with confidence at its lowest. So confidence isn't at very high right now. Users are frustrated, and it's more of in a calm setting than it's skyrocketing or going down super dramatically. It's kind of just going with ebbs and flowing, you know? So this pattern, often described as the catch-off guard breakout, is why many short-term traders miss the move entirely. But I wouldn't consider short-term breakout as it goes up 50% one day, but it will go up and it kind of increments, just not 50% one day. That's not realistic, but I just want to clarify that and kind of hammer that down, that it doesn't move that fast. That's not how things work. Especially not how it works, especially with XRP. So by the time momentum moves, becomes obvious, price is already far above key levels, and you want to be in before these key levels kind of present themselves. You want to be in, and you want to be laughing at the people investing at these far above key levels. Okay, so XRP breakouts reward those who position, not those who chase. You want to be the one that positions yourself right now into XRP, holds your XRP, and bears the fruits, and kind of reaps the reward at the end of the line. Once price accelerates, late buyers tend to enter emotionally. You don't want to be this person, often near local tops, while early holders are already in profit. You want this to be you. Sorry, guys, I can't underline this for some reason. While early holders are already in profit, you want to be this type of person, not this type of person. You don't want to be an emotional investor. You want to be calm and cool and collected and confident in what you're invested in. which I believe XRP is a great investment. This behavior is repeated across multiple XRP cycles. Some investors who bought XRP above $3 last year have sold after years of stagnation, leading to frustration and disbelief in another breakout. See, I very much believe in another breakout, and I believe these people who sold their XRP at $3 will be mad about it 1 or 2 or years down the road when XRP is worth $10. They'll be like, I could have had so much more profit if I just held my XRP and stayed patient and positioned myself and put myself in the right position instead of kind of went into kind of my emotional state and just focused on my emotions, not staying patient. So others argue that XRP has only seen one meaningful breakout since 2018, and even that move struggled to sustain momentum beyond its all-time high. This has caused skepticism even among long-term supporters. We always see skepticism, starts a little hard to say, skepticism and kind of uncertainty in the crypto market. And this flows a ton. We see this just go up and down, uncertainty there, uncertainty not there. So things like this are gonna happen. You just need to stay calm, cool, and collected and patient. I know I'm hammering that in, and I keep saying that, but I really do think that is important, is to stay patient and just stay put and hold your crypto, because it will be worth so much more and you'll be so happy in the long term instead of the short term. So XRP effectively missed an entire market cycle due to regulatory pressure, which we see this a lot. While other assets experience explosive rallies, XRP remained constrained. We've seen this before. From this perspective, the current cycle represents the first real opportunity for XRP to move freely since 2017. You should definitely look at this as a good thing and potential for XRP. I already think 2026 is going to be a great year for crypto and XRP, but this even gives me more confidence as that XRP can now move freely, and it hasn't moved freely as it has in years, in many years. So you got to think about that too. So XRP is trading around $1.96, $2 as of right now, recording this video. And it is down right now 5%. This is not exact, but 5% of the day, nearly 60% below its recent peak. Its last major breakout was in November 2024, shortly after the US elections. Market optimism surged following Donald Trump's victory and the subsequent resignation of SEC Chair Gary Gensler. So things like this, political things, always move the crypto market. They always kind of either raise optimism or they raise uncertainty. And we're seeing this kind of playing out right now with Trump and the whole Greenland situation. I've talked about that in other videos, but we're seeing that right now. This political pressure raises uncertainty in the market. And that's also why the market is a little bit down right now. So XRP moved from $1.50 to $1 in November, crossed $2 in December, and reached $3 by January 2025. Levels not seen since 2018. The rally peaked at $3.66 in July, where XRP faced strong resistance and entered a prolonged correction. But what you really want to do is wait for the move that nobody expects. This is the key part. You want to wait and see, and you don't know when this is going to happen. It won't happen in one day, but you definitely want to be owning your crypto and not have sold it when this move comes. Given XRP's history, its next major move is unlikely to arrive when the crowd feels most comfortable. And that's, you need to be comfortable in uncomfortable scenarios, which basically means right now it's uncomfortable. You need to sit yourself down, position yourself in the right position that is right for you, and get comfortable, because it's going to be a ride, but you're going to be rewarded at that end of the ride. And when it does, positioning will matter far more than perfect timing. You want to be positioned, sitting there comfortable, and not rushing in and being uncomfortable, trying to get in when it's already going up. You want to stay there and you want to be comfortable. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for you guys right now. Thank you guys for watching the video. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you guys' support and time, and have a great day, guys. Thank you.